Oh, you lying creep. I can't believe you. You're such a scumbag. I'm not staying together with a lying jerk like you for one more second. I'm breaking up with you.
Whoa. Hold on there, Nancy. What's going on? What happened? Why do you want to break up with me? I don't understand.
Don't play dumb. You've got some nerve, deceiving me for all this time, and now you're pretending like you're totally innocent? I will never forgive you for this, ever.
I wasn't deceiving. What do you mean? When have I ever lied to you, Nancy? I've always been forthcoming with you. I really have no idea what you're talking about. So please, can we calm down for a minute and talk about this?
You told me that you had a job at the biggest company in the city, but that wasn't true, was it? You were lying about everything. From day one, you're an evil, manipulative liar.
Please, Nancy, look, you've got to believe me. I wasn't lying. Why do you think I was lying to you about my job?
You can't fool me anymore, Shane. I just saw you. I just stopped by your office to see if you wanted to go out to eat during your lunch break. I expected to see you at the desk doing real work. But what did I find? You were cleaning toilets.
What? Oh no, you saw that? Oh gee, well, okay. Well, this is embarrassing.
It's too late to tell me the truth now, Shane. You had your chance to be honest, and you blew it. I thought you had a respectable job working for a respectable company. I only started dating you because I thought you were rich, but now I find out that you're just a toilet cleaner? That's not a real job. That's something loser high school dropouts do because they have no other options. I'm not staying with a loser like you. I'm breaking up with you. We're through.
Nancy, please, hold on just 1 second. I can explain. This is all a big misunderstanding.
I don't want to hear any more of your lies or excuses, Shane. You're just a pathetic failure who has to pretend to be rich to get a girlfriend. Seriously, do you have no shame at all? I would sooner die than to lower myself to cleaning toilets. But you don't even have enough self-respect to get a decent job being a cashier or something. I bet you were planning to lie to me all the way to our wedding day, weren't you? Sorry, but I'm not interested in financially supporting a poor loser like you. You're lucky I don't sue you for fraud.
Nancy, I'm telling you, you've got it all wrong. Could you please just listen to me for a minute? I can explain everything.
I already told you, I'm not interested in any more of your lies. I'm done. We're breaking up. Never contact me again.
No, please, wait. You've got to believe me, you're making a mistake. Nancy? Did you really just block me? You never gave me a chance to explain.
Hey there, Shane. It's been a while, huh? Did you get the invitation to my wedding?
Yeah. Hey there, Nancy. Yeah, it's been a while. And yeah, I got your invitation, but you blocked me 3 years ago, and now all of a sudden you're sending me an invitation to your wedding. I thought it might have been delivered by mistake at first. Also, this says your wedding is 1 week from now. Most people typically give a bit more notice than that.
Are you really in any position to criticize me after you lied your way into my heart by pretending to be rich? Get over yourself.
You still think I was lying to you? Huh? Well, whatever. It doesn't matter to me anymore. I'm over it, and I'm over you. So what's your angle in sending this invitation?
Angle? I don't have any angle. I just wanted you to see me on my happiest day of my life, so I can see you on the most miserable day of your life. My fiance works for a really big company, one of the biggest in the state, and unlike you, the toilet cleaner, he actually does a real job. He's smarter than you, harder than you, richer than you, and he's just all around way more of a man than you. I thought that if you saw what a real catch I landed, it would help you break out of your depression from losing me. I'm trying to help you move on. You understand, right? Out of the kindness of my heart, I'm allowing a pathetic toilet cleaner like you to get a teeny tiny taste of what a real wedding looks like.
Depression? I just told you, I'm over you. I've been for years now. So look, don't tell me to get over myself until you do something about that unwarranted self-importance of yours. Let me make this as clear to you as I possibly can. You're absolutely nothing to me anymore. I have no feelings left for you. Oh, thanks for the invitation, but I'm not going to go to your wedding. Congratulations. Have a nice life.
Oh my god, you're running away like a scared little kid. It doesn't matter. I'll go ahead and mark you down as attending. I'll have a seat ready for you with a name tag reading Shane the toilet cleaner.
What? You're something else, Nancy. First you send me an invitation 1 week before the wedding, and now that I've told you I'm not coming, you pull a stunt like that. Unreal. Do you have any concern for anyone other than yourself?
Why should I care about what some loser toilet cleaner thinks? I'll tell you what, how about you come and clean the toilets at the venue? I'll pay you minimum wage, which is probably more than you make. It's not like you have anything better to do. Tell you what, I'll stop by and pick you up at your company, okay? Just be sure to take a shower. I don't want your toilet germs getting in my car.
Fine, Nancy. You win. If you want me to come that badly, then okay, I'll come. But just so you're not caught off guard, I'm pretty sure that you'll come to regret this, and sooner than you think.
Are you saying I'll embarrass myself by inviting some broke toilet cleaner to my wedding? No, don't worry about all of that. I'm inviting you so I can show everyone how I traded up big time. I'm so looking forward to this, Shane. Hey there, toilet boy. Are you enjoying the show? Didn't I look so hot in my beautiful white dress?
How'd you have free time during your wedding to be texting me? Anyway, yeah, I guess I'm having a good time. You placed me in the dead center of the Friends of the Bride section, and all of your friends keep giving me these super nasty looks. You keep glancing at me with this super smug, satisfied look on your face. Your college friends keep intentionally bumping into me every time they pass by my table. I've got to say, this is an experience like nothing I've ever had before. It's so bizarre, and it's kind of hilarious.
Well, I'm glad to hear that. Make sure to take in all the sights. Someone in your economic class will probably never get another chance to see a wedding as nice as this. Aren't you glad I invited you? A simple thank you would be nice.
It's not like I asked you to invite me.
You know, actually, I hate to say this now that you're having a good time, but you smell like urinal bugs. Could you please leave?
What?
Yeah, my friends are complaining that you smell awful. They're like, why did you invite this guy? He smells awful. And we're just about to start the speeches in a few minutes, so I don't want your toilet stink to ruin the mood when my friends and family make their emotional, moving speeches about me, okay? You've served your purpose anyway, so I don't need you here anymore.
You really are a piece of work, Nancy. I've never met anyone so lacking in common decency as you. Oh well, it's what it is. Fine, I'm leaving. I wish you all the happiness in the world, for as long as it lasts.
Don't forget to leave your present at the reception desk. Bye-bye, toilet boy. Shane, where did you go? Where are you right now?
What do you care? You told me to leave, so I left. I was just about to get a snack at the convenience store.
Get back here right now.
What's with this sudden change of heart?
It's been chaos over here since you left. Tucker noticed you had left a few minutes ago, and when he asked me what happened to you, I told him you were my loser toilet cleaner ex-boyfriend, and you smelled awful, so I told you to leave. I had no idea why he would care about you, but after I said that, he got super mad at me.
Who's this Tucker? Oh, is that your husband's name?
Who else would I be talking about right now? Yes, he's my husband. He said that the company you work for is a major client of his company, and that being rude to you could have a big impact on his company's bottom line. He was reaming me out in front of the whole reception. So obviously, I couldn't just stand there and take that. So I gave him my piece of my mind. I was like, why do you even matter? You're just a toilet cleaner. It's not like you're someone important to the company or anything. So what if I kicked you out? And then he got even angrier at me. He started yelling at me that you're not just some toilet cleaner. You're actually some kind of big shot. Like, he said he's spoken to you a bunch of times at board meetings and stuff. Is that true? There's no way that can be true. He must be mistaking you for someone else, right?
Ah. Now I see what's going on. Yeah, that makes perfect sense now, actually. First off, I can assure you that your husband isn't lying to you. I'm actually the company president.
The president? Shut up. That's got to be a lie.
No. It's actually the legitimate truth. I tried to tell you, 3 years ago, but I was never a toilet cleaner. You just had the wrong impression. Oh, tell you what, why don't you look at the homepage? That should clear things up for you.
Fine, I'll check. Oh my god, you are the president! Then why were you cleaning toilets that day? Company presidents don't clean toilets, do they?
Well, in general, probably not. But you could say it's kind of a stress reliever for me. Every once in a while I get in this weird mood where I start noticing every little speck of dust and dirt in the room. When that happens, I just have to start cleaning everything in sight. It's a weird compulsion, I know, but it's just how I am. I usually borrow a suit from the janitorial staff when I do that, since I don't want to get my suit dirty.
That makes zero sense. What?
Yeah, no, I can see why you'd say that. It's a habit I picked up from my father, actually. My dad was a total neat freak too. He did more of the cleaning than my mum did. When I got old enough, I started helping him out. It was pretty nice father-son time. Actually, we made a lot of fun memories cleaning together. After a while, I started to understand the incredible feeling of satisfaction to see the whole room sparkling clean. Cleaning toilets was always especially satisfying, since they start out dirtier than pretty much anything else in the house. That day you saw me cleaning toilets must have been one of those days where I got the urge to clean again.
I don't believe this. What kind of weirdo cleans toilets as a stress reliever? You've got to be kidding me. Why didn't you tell me about this sooner? Thanks to you, my life is collapsing around me right now.
Excuse me? Because of me. You were the one who refused to listen to me as I was trying to explain all of that to you. You just started texting furiously at me, told me you were breaking up with me, and then unceremoniously blocked my number. You blocked me on social media too, and then you moved out of your apartment, so I had no way to contact you. Oh, and remember that one time you happened to run into me on the street, near my office, I might add, and you threatened to call the police on me? All I did was walk down the sidewalk across the street from you by sheer happenstance. What was I supposed to do? Tell you I'm a company president while you're on the phone with the police? You would have just accused me of lying to you again, wouldn't you?
Well, maybe you would have thought you were lying, probably. But that's no excuse for you not telling me. This is your responsibility. You could have tried harder to convince me you were telling the truth.
What was I supposed to do? Hire a skywriter to write a message in the sky above the city, telling you the whole story? Look, tell me, what should I have done in order to convince you I was telling the truth? What evidence would have worked on you?
Hell, whatever. Just get back here now. The wedding is getting totally ruined. Tucker and his parents are all furious at me. They're telling me that if I'm the kind of woman who would insult a major client, then he shouldn't be marrying me. They're all threatening to cancel the wedding, Shane. You have to do something.
In all fairness, I have to admit his parents kinda do have a point. Getting married to a woman who would invite her ex-boyfriend to her wedding just to make fun of him? Man, that's a fate worse than death.
Would you just get over yourself and come back here already? You have to get Tucker off my back. Tell him to forgive me.
Not a chance. What reason would I possibly have to help you out? Your wedding, your life. Whatever happens to you is no concern of mine. This is your mess. You clean it up.
How can you be so cold? What kind of person are you? Don't you care at all my wedding is about to be destroyed because of you? You are the worst person I have ever met. You're scum, Shane.
Okay, really now? Do you have even the slightest bit of self-awareness? Even after everything that's happened, you're still trying to pin all of your failures on me. First, there was our breakup 3 years ago, your fault. Then you invited me to your wedding just to insult me, your fault. And then you told me I stunk and kicked me out of the reception, your fault. Every single thing that's happening to you right now is the direct result of your own boneheaded actions. All of this is your fault, not mine. Congratulations, Nancy. You ruined your own life. Don't blame me for that.
Shut up! This is all your fault. Get back here right now and talk some sense into Tucker. get down on your knees and beg him to forgive me. I don't care what it takes. Tell him that you'll double your business with them or something. You're gonna do whatever it takes to clean up this mess.
I'll leave you to your delusions now. I'm not coming back for anything. I'm going home now. And I'm about to get in the car, so I'll take my leave from this conversation here. Oh, and I'm also blocking your number. Bye.
Don't you dare block me, Shane. You have to help me. You have to come back here, please. I'm begging you. I'll do anything, please. Shane!
After that, Nancy's husband-to-be called off the wedding, and the reception dinner turned into just a simple luncheon. Nancy was bawling and begging for forgiveness, as were her parents. But Tucker and his family were unmoved. Since they hadn't officially submitted their marriage certificate yet, and thus weren't legally married, he broke off the engagement. Since it was Nancy's behaviour that caused all of these, she was the one who got stuck paying the bill for their extravagant wedding too. A few days later, Tucker and his superiors came by my company to apologise for the events that day. It seems that Tucker had noticed that I was in attendance at the ceremony and reception, but that he had been so busy with the other guests that he hadn't had a chance to come speak with me properly. Apparently, he turned as pale as a ghost when Nancy told him she kicked me out of the building. He was fervently apologising to me, but I assured him that I didn't blame him at all for anything that happened. And I also assured him that our company's relationships would continue just as it was before. Then, a few days after that, Nancy stormed into my office. I don't know if she was drunk or something, but she told me that since I broke up her engagement, that I had to take responsibility and marry her instead. Seriously? What? Unfortunately for her, and fortunately for me, I was already married with children. When she heard that, she went totally berserk and started breaking everything she could get her hands on. So we called the police, and she was arrested and charged with malicious destruction of property. I have no idea what she thought was going to happen when she tried to force that ultimatum on me. What a piece of work. It's going to take a whole lot of cleaning for me to work off the stress from these last few weeks. Might just give the janitorial staff the day off and do all the cleaning myself.
Hey honey, what are you doing? I'm out with friends, grabbing some lunch, and then I'm going shopping. That's great. Listen, I wanted to talk to you about something. What is it? Don't tell me it's about Grace and that boy Daniel she's dating. Yeah, it's about that. Listen, she's really happy with him, and she's really miserable that you disapprove of their relationship. What's the matter? Well, we're really rich, and we move in high society. He comes from a middle-class family. Grace should date someone like her. Can you not be so superficial, like, for once in your life? It's not always about the money, especially when it comes to love. Oh, come on! It's always about the money. What do our friends say when they hear that Daniel's parents are waiters in your golf club? What an embarrassment that would be. I can't even imagine it. You're the only one who still frets over things like that. For God's sake, we live in the 21st century. Things like money and social status belong in the 15th century. I don't care what you think. And by the way, why are you on their side? You haven't even met the boy. As far as we know, he might be dating our daughter because of the money. Actually, I've met him 2 weeks ago, and I had lunch with him and Grace. He's really nice, smart, and polite, and he's studying to be a software engineer. He is not with Grace because of our money. And why wasn't I invited to this special lunch? Why? You ask him. I don't know. How about constantly arguing with Grace and telling her to break up with him? Does that ring a bell? Okay, do what you want. I'm gonna do everything in my power to break them apart. You'll see. Sometimes I wonder if you really love your daughter and want the best for her. Of course I do. How can you say such a thing? You're acting strange lately, that's why. Hi, Dad. Did you talk to Mom? Yeah, honey, I did. And any progress? Did she finally agree to give Daniel a chance? Not really. She's so stubborn. But why? What's the matter? What's the problem with him? Nothing, honey. She thinks that this relationship is inappropriate because we're wealthier than them and because his parents are waiters at the club. So what? She's so superficial sometimes. He loves me. It has nothing to do with our wealth. I know that, but maybe we can arrange a dinner? Me, your mom, you, and Daniel. If she meets him in person and sees what a nice guy he is, maybe she'll come around? No way! You know how she is. She may cause a scene in public, or throw a tantrum, or even worse. She may call Daniel poor or something. He doesn't deserve that. Yeah, you're right. Your mother is unpredictable and can be rude sometimes, but I believe she wants the best for you. I'm not so sure. She's your mother. She's just a bit old-fashioned, set in her ways. Okay, but don't you think it's strange that she objects to my relationship with Daniel that much? I mean, she constantly talks about that and nothing else. I must admit, it is peculiar. And now, Daniel tells me that his father Lucas also disapproves of the relationship. And he didn't even tell Daniel why. He just stormed out of the room, red with anger. That's strange. I don't know what's going on. Me neither, but I'm gonna get to the bottom of this. We will together, don't worry. We'll talk later. I gotta go. Love you. Love you, Dad. Dad, where are you? Why aren't you picking up? You won't believe what's just happened. Hey, honey, I'm at a really important business meeting. What's the matter? It's Mom. She must be losing her mind. Daniel's just come home and told me that 2 guys threatened to do something to him if he doesn't break up with me. What? Is he hurt? No, everything's fine. The guys just meant to scare him into breaking up with me. When he asked them who they are, they told him that Mom sent them. It was a warning from her. What? What's going on? Is this a movie scene or real life? I don't know. This is beyond belief. I mean, how can she do such a thing? She's definitely crazy. I'll talk to her. This is unforgivable. Yeah, she's taking it too far. Can you be reasonable for once in your life? Do you want me to have a heart attack or something? Are you crazy? Why? And don't talk to me like that. I'll talk to you however I want, because you obviously need help. You hired some guys to scare Daniel? What are you, criminal now? You're lucky that Daniel loves our daughter and won't be pressing charges. I did what I had to do. I asked Grace nicely to break it off with him. She ignored me, so I had to take some drastic measures. But why? Why can't you just let them be happy? Is there something you're not telling me? Did his parents do something to you when you were at the club with your friends? Help me out here, because I'm really trying to justify your irrational behavior. For God's sake, I told you already. I don't want our daughter dating someone who's below her. That's it. You're incorrigible. I'm going to Dubai on that business trip I told you about. When I come back, I expect you to have come to your senses. Dad, are you busy? I'm so sorry to bother you, but this is important. Dad, text me right away when you see this message. Hi, honey. What's the matter? Dad, I'm at your house right now. Mom's out, and I let myself in. I was looking for the diamond earrings I borrowed from her, and I find some strange letters at the bottom of her jewelry box. They were hidden at the bottom. The name Lucas is written on them. Lucas? Who's Lucas? Wait, Daniel's father's name is Lucas, right? But just must be a coincidence. Should I open them? I mean, this is invasion of her privacy. But I just have a gut feeling that these letters have something to do with me and Daniel, and her disapproval of our relationship. Open the letters. I don't care. We must solve this mystery once and for all. How many letters did you find? When were they written? 2 letters. It says here in 1997. That's the year Daniel and I were born. This is strange. What does it say? Tell me. Don't keep me waiting. Grace? Are you there? What's going on? Grace? Dad! Oh, Dad! I don't know where to start. I can't believe what's happening. What, honey? Come on, you're scaring me now. It can't possibly be that serious. But it is. These are love letters. Mom and Lucas were in love. They were having an affair, and Mom got pregnant. Lucas asks her whether I'm his daughter, or yours. What? That's not possible. That can't be possible. And are you sure the person is Daniel's father? I'm sure. He mentioned Daniel's mom, and told her that he can't leave, even though he loved Mom. I can't believe this is happening. How could this happen? I didn't notice anything back then. Yeah, because you were starting your business from scratch. You were working hard to earn money and make her happy. Oh, Dad, I'm so sorry. Don't hate me, please. You'll always be my dad, even if the truth is something else. How can I hate you? Don't ever say things like that. You're my daughter, and nothing can change that, no matter what the reality is. I love you. I love you too, Dad, but this is so confusing. That's why she objects to our relationship. She's afraid that Daniel and I could be brother and sister. I have to tell him, and we have to do a DNA test. I'm so sorry, honey. Things would have been different if your mom hadn't been a cheater and told us the truth. Tell Daniel everything and do the test. And remember, no matter what, you are my daughter. I'm with you. I'm booking the first flight back to Washington. Thank you, Dad. I love you. Love you too. Dad, where are you? Did you get back from the business trip? Yes, honey. I checked in at a hotel. I didn't go home. I don't want to see your mother. She still thinks I'm in Dubai. Did you get the results back? Yeah, don't worry. I'm your biological daughter. Oh, thank God. I told you it doesn't matter to me, but it would have made a huge difference for you and Daniel. I know. Tell me about it. I'm so relieved. But what are we gonna do about Mom? Are you gonna confront her? Yep, I'll text her right now. I don't want to talk to her, and I don't want to see her. After she explains herself to me, we're getting a divorce. I'm so sorry, Dad. You deserve so much better than her. I've always known that, but I love her so much, I guess I've been blind. Cat's out the bag, Stella. Your dirty little secret is finally out in the open. What? What do you mean? Your little affair with Lucas, Daniel's father? Or what, you forgot about that? What? That's crazy. Why would you think that? Quit the act, Stella. Grace found the letters in your jewelry box. Cat got your tongue? You thought you could keep the secret forever, huh? Okay, it's true. But it happened a long time ago. And it only happened once. We were drunk at the club, and he was there serving my table. And you weren't there. You were working so much back then that I felt neglected. Oh, so it's my fault that you cheated on me with him. Everything I did, everything I worked for, was for you, and you slept with another man. It was a huge mistake. It didn't mean anything. It was a one-time thing. Oh, was it? Because according to the letter, it was much more than that. Apparently, you two were in love. No, I was never in love with him. Maybe I was, I don't know. You're such a hypocrite. You're telling Grace that Daniel isn't for her because he's not rich? How about Lucas? He was, and he still is, a waiter. I don't care about the money. I was just scared that Grace might be Lucas's daughter and Daniel's sister. She isn't. She took a DNA test. She's my daughter. Oh, I'm so relieved. We can put all this behind us and be a happy family as we once were. I don't believe anything you say anymore. Do you still love Lucas? No, I don't. I love you. You're my husband. It was a huge, stupid mistake. Please, you have to trust me. Once the trust is broken, there's no going back. Yes, there is. I love you, and I love Grace. I'll make things better. I promise you. Please, give me a second chance. Okay, I'll give you a second chance. Hi, Dad. Is everything okay with Mom? Did she admit to the affair? She had to. I told her everything we know about the letters. She says it only happened once and that she no longer has feelings for Lucas. Do you trust her? Because the letters show a different story. Do you want to see them? No. I don't want to see anything. I'm angry as it is. I don't need anything else to stir my anger. And I don't trust her. Something's fishy. Why? You think she's up to something? Yeah, definitely. I hired a private detective. She's been visiting a lawyer. I just have to figure out what's going on. Do you need any help? No. I'll figure it out on my own. She's still your mother. I don't want you guys to argue. Yeah, but it's her fault. I'm on your side. You don't deserve this. Thanks, Grace. You're the best daughter in the whole world. Hi, honey, I have a problem. Oh, do you? What kind of problem? My credit cards are declined everywhere I go. I don't know what's going on. Oh, I'll tell you what's going on. You think I'm naive or maybe stupid, huh? What are you talking about? I know everything, Stella. If you think that I believed your lies, you're mistaken. I know you don't love me. What? I know you've been visiting a lawyer to inquire about a potential divorce between us and how much money you would get from it. When you learned you'll get nothing, you wanted to withdraw money from our shared account. But what you don't know is that I'm notified for every transaction. So normally, now that you don't have access to our accounts anymore, meaning you don't have any money. Why would you do that? Because I know you're up to something, and now it's time to admit everything. Why were you trying to withdraw $200,000? I just wanted to buy a nice villa for us to enjoy our weekends in France. I wanted to do that as a surprise for you, to apologize for everything I did. I'm not even angry anymore. This is funny to me now. How stupid do you think I am? But it's the truth. Look, I'm sending you a link for the villa. Oh, stop it, please. I took your phone yesterday. I saw the messages between you and Lucas. I know you've been having an affair constantly throughout our marriage. You agreed to take the next step and leave me. Lucas is leaving his wife too. But of course, you needed money. So you plan to withdraw $200,000 and go God knows where and start a new life. You thought I wouldn't find out? I have eyes and ears everywhere. I have only one question. Did you stop and think about our daughter? For a moment? Or are you that selfish? I love Lucas. I've loved him since the day I met him at the club. It's time for me to think about myself and no one else. You've been selfish since forever. Do what you want. When I get home, I don't want to see you. Pack your bags and get out. Gladly. Anyways, I don't need your money. We love each other. We'll figure things out. We'll see. Hi, George. Please pick up. I need to talk to you. Please, don't ignore me. I don't know where to go or what to do. I don't care. Stop texting and calling. Please, George. I've made a huge mistake. Why? Is your love fairy tale with Lucas over? How strange. When I told him that I didn't manage to get the money, he said he doesn't want anything to do with me. He decided to stay with his wife. She doesn't know anything about this drama. That's your problem, Stella. You're not my problem anymore. You've chosen your path. Now bear the consequences. And just so you know, I told Lucas's wife everything. She's filing for divorce as we speak. She kicked him out too. So now you can be together. What a lovely end for all of us. Also, I got him fired from the golf club, so enjoy your life. Could you do this? I'm still your wife. The divorce isn't finalized yet. And I'm also Grace's mother. You should have thought about that before you cheated on me and tried to sabotage Grace's relationship for your own selfish needs and desires. I wish you all the best. It's time for you to earn your own money instead of relying on me for everything. See you in court. Our divorce with Stella is finalized. I feel much better now. I started dating a coworker from my company. Together with my daughter Stella, we're planning for her wedding with Daniel. Neither Stella nor Lucas are invited. Grace is still not ready to forgive her mother, even though I told her that she should because, after all, she is her mother. But she chose my side. Lucas started drinking and can't get a job. Stella started working at the jewelry shop where she once bought her expensive jewelry. That's life. She has to bear the consequences of her actions.